So this is my Dark Plot Quick Blade Trunks combo. It's a combo you can splash in pretty much any deck, since these two cards in particular are black cards. They don't have specific energy requirements, so you can use any energy to play them. Quick Blade Trunks you can play it without paying the cost, of course, by using its Overwhelm 2 ability, which is what you are using them for, to overwhelm. That way you can use Dark Plot, active main, choose up to one of your battle cards in your warp area with an energy cost of 4 or less and play it. If you use this skill to play a battle card with Overwhelm, choose up to 3 of your energies and switch them to active mode. But you can of course use that, but what you're going to mainly be targeting will be stuff that isn't Overwhelm cards, because you're trying to utilize this combo with anything else you're playing, or you just want to splash in some options, some tech cards, stuff that can combo with this combo. Obviously, for example, if your leader is Cell, then you can play uncountable mini Cell juniors and get to 10k tokens on the field. So you have this card plus the 2 tokens plus your leader, so that's 4 attacks, plus Quick Blade Trunks, so that's 5 attackers off of this combo. If you're not playing Cell, then Terra Scythe Goku Black would be an option, obviously, to use with this combo, so you can splash it in any deck, because you don't have to play these cards in decks that have these specific colors. You don't even have to play extra cards just to make sure you have colors to play these. You could just play these individually. Like, you could just play 4 Terra Scythe Goku Blacks, and then the Quick Blade Trunks and the Dark Plot, just to pull off this Goku Black combo without having to pay green energy. So you can splash it in any of your decks. Although when you play this card, put 2 shadow tokens into play. Then you may choose 1 Zamasu from your deck and add it to your hand. If you do so, choose 1 card from your hand and place it into the drop area, then shuffle your deck. Something I noticed is that it says choose 1 Zamasu from your deck, not 1 Zamasu battle card. So there might be a possibility that if there's Zamasu cards in general, like an extra card or a Zamasu type of field card or something, then this will be able to search it out. So that's useful. But the fact you can use this to just add any Zamasu from your deck to your hand, that's an extra plus on top of the fact you're getting 2 tokens. So you have this 15k, you get the 2 tokens, which are 10k each, and then on top of that you have the Quick Blade Trunks plus your leader. So obviously right there you have 5 attackers plus an extra card in your hand that you can use to combo with, if you get a battle card, of course. It's a Zamasu battle card. Then we have Mighty Mass. He's 10k. You can attack with him, of course, right? Attack, try to do some damage, then active main after that battle, right? Use this active main effect, place this card into the drop area, choose up to 1 of each Sun Gotenks and Trunks youth with 15,000 or less power from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Then you would do the Overrun with Trunks when you have Mighty Mass and some other card in your drop area to play Quick Blade Trunks. Then you use Dark Plot to bring back Mighty Mass onto the battle area. It'll be in active mode, so that you can attack with it again. If you want to use the Trunks and the Goten in your hand to combo, go ahead. Do whatever you want. And then use his active main effect again, right? That turn, place it into the drop area, and then search out 2 more. 1 Trunks, 1 Trunks youth and 1 Goten to your hand, and you have 2 more cards in your hand. So you either end up with 4 new cards in your hands, 2 Gotens and 2 Trunks, or you'll just have 1 Goten, 1 Trunks if you use the first 2 to combo, or have none if you just keep comboing, right? It's a good way of thinning out your deck and reusing Mighty Mass more than once, and be able to get 2 attacks, and is always useful. Then we have Triple Union Super Sigma. He's a double striker, 20k. So right there you can deal 2 damage with just him alone, right? Then his active main ability, place this card into the drop area, draw 2 cards, period. Then, comma, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It loses 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. If the battle card's power is 0 or less, KO the card. So it's a good way of getting rid of something. So that's always useful, as well as you know, the drawing the 2 cards thing, right? Draw 2 cards, then you do the quick blade trunks, you know, overwhelm thing to get it out into the warp again. You know, to get it out to the warp, then dark plot to bring it back onto the field, then attack with it. You know, since it'll be back in active mode, attack with it, deal 2 damage, or potentially deal 2 damage, right? Then activate his active main ability again, place him to the drop area, draw 2 more cards. Then, you know, if you want, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and then make him lose 10,000. So you could potentially KO 2 battle cards on your opponent's side of the field in 1 turn, plus draw 4 cards. Of course, the cards you draw you can use to combo, if their battle cards, combo with your Super Sigma, you know, to guarantee his double strike damage goes through. So that we potentially deal 4 damage in a single turn. Plus you stab your leader, plus you have the quick blade trunks that you can go in for 2 more damage and essentially, you know, do about 6 damage. Or 7 if your leader has double strike. Then Hercules is just to represent all of the, you know, cards, the 1 drops or anything 4 energy or less that has the ability that when you play it, you can search or add something. Obviously, you know, you can use this with Goku, or you can use this with Boo in case you play something that has a draw effect that costs 4 or less. You play this draw. Well, then you want to do this dark plot trunks combo to get that card out, you know, to attack with it, and then send it to the drop area by a card effect, or just play and play it, get its effect. Like you could play a 1-drop Boo, for example, the full power Boo, play it, draw a card, then use it to combo with your leader, for example, and then do the warp thing to bring out Trunks, then play dark plot, bring it back, draw another card off of the Boo's effect, right? And then, you know, attack with the Trunks, boost with the Boo if you want, or whatever strategy you want to do. And obviously that's very useful doing that. One card I just thought of and I forgot to put in here, but there's tons of cards you can do this with. I just thought of like a good card that would have been good to put in here would be definitely will benefit from this combo and be fun. It's a 1-drop. It's the 1-drop pan. It's the something warrior pan. Well, anyway, it's the one you play and it gives give 5k power to another card, right? And then when you combo with it, you draw. So that's a very useful card to use, because the way she gets to the grave is you combo, right? You combo, and that's how she gets to the grave. And because you combo, you draw. Then you can do this combo to get Trunks out, and then play dark plot, bring her back, which will trigger her ability to give something else 5k. And then, if I'm right, she gives 5k specifically to something that's red. You know, a red battle card. So you just choose like your red leader or another battle card that's red, give it the power boost, and then combo. So that's an extra 5k, but by comboing with her. And then of course you draw, because you combo with her, you'll draw. So it's very, you know, very useful combo to do, something fun, just something I just thought of, like, oh yeah, definitely will be able to spam her and use her more than once in a single turn to get power boosts, as well as, you know, get some draw out of it. And that's the thing, you want a plus, and that's what's useful with this combo, using this with cards that give you cards. Then, because it's worth playing it, right? It's worth playing this in any deck where you have cards that if you use them or reuse them, you get a lot of advantage out of them, and to reuse them to get a lot of advantage, or just to be able to splash in stuff that gives you advantage. Like your deck could be all red, but then you play Terror Scythe Goku Black just because you have these 2 cards in your deck to combo with it. You can combo with anything else, but you can combo with it, and be able to use it. And that's the end of the video.